Hi. Hi. Um, I don't know what I want to say. I don't know what. I don't know what. So I. I don't know if I. I'm. I don't know if I was supposed to be making this or not. Um, but I kind of think I want to talk about it. Um, Today at work in the morning, I was informed that a co-worker, an elderly woman, uh, she killed herself. Like she hanged herself. Um, she had stopped coming to work for a month or so, and yeah, uh, I kinda knew her. Uh, Back when I used to work in another section of the factory, inside the factory, I used to talk to her from time to time. Uh, and when they first told me, I was numb for a few minutes. Then I was sad for about an hour. Then I was really fucking angry, and I seem to be stuck on that now. Like, nobody cared. They told me about it, but it's like nobody cared. Everybody was just like normal. If you didn't know about it and you just looked at it, everybody was just like fucking normal. Everybody was just what working, talking. What? Why doesn't it? Why don't people care? The fuck is wrong with people? I actually left early. Like, was crying, working and crying. I did all the heavy lifting in the morning that I had to do. That helped. Keep my mind busy. But then the heavy lifting, the morning routine ended. And in that pause that I had to wait for more heavy shift to lift, I just didn't want to be there. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why are you? Um, I mentioned briefly this thing about people getting to the point of taking away their lives. And yeah, and I talk about stuff sometimes. And, there's noise here today. Today is not a good day for. I really hope you can hear me. I don't know what kind of rules YouTube has about smoking. I thought I would, but I need a fucking cigarette. This is not an endorsement of the tobacco industry. Fuck those fucking motherfuckers. besides myself, my fucking self, what I want to talk about is like, why don't people fucking care? We're we're raised not to. We are raised in a system that teaches not to care. We are raised in a system that forces people to compete with each other for survival. You know, Hunger Games. Like, the workplace is a competition, right? You need a job to survive. You need a job to have shelter and food and healthcare, and there aren't enough jobs for everybody. The scarcity is fabricated, but it's there. So, in order for you to have a job, somebody else needs to not have a job. We learned that very quickly. In order for you to have a better job, somebody needs to have a worse job. Companies compete between each other for profit. We compete with each other for survival, for the right to be alive. We exist in a system that takes away our empathy and replaces that with apathy. We're not supposed to care about other people. I asked recently, I wanted to talk about some stuff, and I asked recently about, okay, should I talk about Palestine, or Yemen, or Java, Myanmar, and I realized like there's no point in talking about one of those, like, because it's all the same problem, right? Different instances of the same problem. It's always happening somewhere, always, and it has been happening since forever, and you can't stop it. And it's we as a humanity, as a society, as a collective, we have never stopped any of our fucking problems. We still exist in the dark fucking ages. We never fixed anything. Like, when I talk to people about the need for radical solutions that I know aren't coming now, if ever, like, this is why, right? Like, every day we don't blow the fucking system up and replace it with something better, people are still going to die and fucking suffer their whole fucking lives until they fucking die. And they didn't have to. And of course, individually, we don't have the agency to do anything. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do about it? So either lay down and die or just keep living your life. The fuck am I going to do now? Like today, like now, today. The fuck am I supposed to do after I finish doing this? Smoke, drink, eat, play video games. Like what the fuck? What's wrong with me? Like, but we have to live our lives or die. It's a binary choice. But collectively, we should care more about everything. There's these, like, Matsuyama-san, which was 73 years old, still working. Like, a lot of us, we don't really have any actual hopes of retiring anymore. We're just going to work until we die. That's our reality now. You're not allowed, you don't have the right to be alive unless you're injecting profit producing labor into the system. That's not just something, that's not a right we have anymore. There, last year, I think it was last year, a co-worker that worked directly with me, he had a heart attack, fucking heart attack, while working. There's this other lady, elderly Japanese lady, Ito-san. I had been talking to her during lunch. From time to time, she made me my trans bear cat. You know, trans flag. It's a cat, but it's a bear. It's a trans bear cat with socks. And I didn't know Matsuyama-san was going through a rough time. Even though I talked to her, I didn't know that. Ito-san, I know she's depressed. And I can't talk to her anymore. They put her on a part-time shift, so our lunchtime doesn't match anymore. And I had been worried about her, and now, what the fuck? It doesn't even have to get that far. Doesn't even have to be this extreme. Like, almost every month, at least one person, usually one of the girls from the line, from the production line, they collapse from exhaustion. Can you believe that? Do you have that? And they get carried away in an ambulance to the hospital. And everybody just keeps working. Like it's normal. It's not normal. And I try, like, collectivism is such a foreign concept. Everybody treats me like an alien when I try to talk about it. We should be working together. We should be building something together. There is no room for it here. There is no community. On a surface level, yes. There is the veneer of a community, but not really. That's why we need radical solidarity. The ability to actually care about each other. You know? If we can't care about each other, We can't change anything for each other and for ourselves in the process. Okay, this is why I wanted to talk about it. This is why I wanted to do this. So I didn't know what to do about it. About the thoughts in my head. I am less angry now. I got paid yesterday. Yesterday. Today. I bought an energy drink. I almost got. I wanted sake. I almost went to the liquor store. It's been. The last time I was drunk, it was almost 20 years ago. I almost. But I didn't. I still have to smoke though. Cigarettes are one of the reasons I'm such a doomer. Like, they sell addictive, chemically addictive cancer death sticks, and we let them. If you can't stop that, like, it's fucking cigarettes. We don't need this. Why do we let them sell this? If we can stop that, what can we stop? We have to try, and we have to try, and we have to start by caring. Capitalism, the system, doesn't want you to care about other people, but you should. Okay? Even when there's nothing you can do about it. Even when it fucking hurts. And it hurts all the fucking time now. You should still care. People should still care. YouTube's probably going to block this video because I'm smoking and talking about suicide. I'm going to write unalive the fucking thumbnail because apparently you have to. But fuck you, YouTube. Like, these are people. She committed suicide. She fucking killed herself. And we don't ever know exactly why somebody does that. It's unknowable. It's probably a lot of things together. I don't know. Maybe they don't even know exactly why. Maybe they do. But it doesn't help, right? To live in a system like this, where you're supposed to suffer. Life is suffering. I hate that. By the sweat of my brow. I fucking hate that. I think that's it. That's what I had to say about it. Please stay safe. Everybody's hurting. Some of us more than others. There are people, depending on who you are, there might be people that want to hurt you even more. And the world is hurting everybody in the process. It's gonna get worse. We're choking the world to fucking death. But you're still alive. So in the meantime, stay safe. Please. For the sake of everybody who might care about it. Even if you don't think they do.